Your favorite place to visit in Seoul? 1, 2, 3.
Bukhansan.
Bukhansan.
That was my favorite.
You tried 산낙지, right?
Yeah. They were talking like, yeah, would you eat raw food? And I'm like, yeah, why not? So I had to eat that when I was there. I couldn't say no. It was a challenge as well. But in the end, I'm really happy that I tried it, yeah. Hi everyone, welcome to DARI TV. My name is Beytullah and today we are gonna talk about the current situation with the pandemic and my time at Ewha, GSIS, as an exchange student. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribing.
So the first thing we'll talk about is how you're doing right now in Germany. It's been about 1 year since we last met on Ewha in person. I'm really curious about what you've been doing, finishing up your master's studies, also starting to work, and also a little bit of day trading.
I'm still studying. I have my last exam period in February, so I will finish probably around March or a little later because of the master thesis. I'll start to work from the beginning of January in full time. I will still go to university while that time and study and work also at the same time.
So what type of work will you be doing?
It's retention management, so I will care for special customers or for chosen customers, and I will do the marketing for them to keep them in the company.
On top of that, you're also doing a little bit of trading as well, according to Instagram story. I'm wondering actually how you first got into trading and how you balance that with your schoolwork as well as your future job.
When COVID just started around March in Germany, when it became like really big, the stock market fall. And I remember also texting with you about that, about the stock market. I was just like interested how deep it can fall and what can happen and how will the recovery be. Since there was a lockdown, I studied that a little bit, watched more videos and saw others doing things with the stock market like trading. We are in a lockdown. I have to use my time properly. So I will just study that and just see what I can benefit of the situation.
This is actually a great segue to COVID-19 and the pandemic because things have changed a lot since you were a student here. You weren't wearing a mask. You were a very free student while you were here about a year ago, but now it's a very different story. How have you been coping? I know you've been trying to stay diligent and studying, but it must be really tough.
Yeah, it was really tough because you're coming from an exchange year where everything is great. You're going out with your friends, you're having a great time, new experiences, and then you're coming back and everything just changes. But now, on top of that, you also have COVID, you have this lockdown, and you can't really do a lot. So you have a lot more time to think about the good times and feeling bad about that because it passed already, right? So I had this time where I was not feeling really good about the current situation because of COVID, because of the restrictions. You can't really see your friends, you can't have a great time. I was thinking, what can I do? I said to myself, okay, it's not a solution to feel bad or to be negative minded, to spread this negative energy. I try to journal my days. I try to spread positive energy, try to make the best out of the current situation and always think positive. And it's working. And when you get the time to meet, you will appreciate the time more. So there's also positive things.
I'm curious right now, at this time in Germany, how does it feel on the ground, especially since you were used to being much more active?
We have a light lockdown, which means clubs, restaurants are closed. Like you can only take food for takeout. You can't sit in a bar or in a cafe to drink there. You have to take it with you. Right now, gyms are closed as well. So if you had a routine before, it's pretty hard to adapt a new routine. I try to work out at home, but it's not the same. I don't feel the same, yeah. You're not allowed to go out with more than 5 people. And these 5 people have to be from 2 houses. So you're not allowed to meet with 3 friends from different houses. Even though with families, you can meet other families as well if they're living together. But you have to be less than 5 persons. We don't have to wear masks outside, but there are special areas where you have to wear masks. Let's say in the city, if you're going into a supermarket, you have to wear masks. That's the current situation now. The streets are really empty. It's not because you are not allowed to go out, but it's more because they are afraid to get the virus. They are afraid to go into places where a lot of people are.
It's really tough.
It's tough, yeah. The streets are empty. Normally at this time we would have this Christmas markets.
Right, I was going to mention.
For what Germany is known for.
Right.
But instead of like, let's say 20 to 50 small cars selling food, there will be like 2 or 3 with a lot of space between. In normal, they are like all next to each other, and it smells really nice. The food and the cakes and everything smells really nice, but now you're not feeling like, it's not like Christmas.
Right.
That's the current situation right here.
I was going to mention Christmas market because it's so iconic, but even in Korea, a lot of the year-end Christmas holidays have been either cancelled or reduced a lot in terms of scale.
Fighting.
Yeah, fighting. I'm trying to think. We have to turn this, positive. Why don't we talk about Ewha then? So you were here for 1 semester.
Unfortunately.
And Ewha is a women's university. Officially, only women can receive a degree from the university, but we do have male students who take either exchange semesters or do credit exchanges from other universities. So I'm curious, what brought you to Ewha Women's University?
When I came to Ewha, the atmosphere, like the vibe was different. It was very positive. Everyone was trying to achieve something. Everyone was really working hard. I think something changed also in my mind, because seeing all that things and seeing all that positivity, seeing all that believing in the dreams, that made me also believe in my dreams again. Because at one time in life I had really big goals and big dreams, and then when you got into this university life, you're just like focusing on 9 to 5, get a job and then work and get my money and have my own apartment, and that's all. But when you see all that magic happening at Ewha, you really start to believe in your dreams and really start to work for that. Because I saw students that are doing like normal things, like studying a lot of hours and also doing YouTube and also helping exchange students, and I'm like, how are they doing that? We all have 24 hours in a day. How are they doing that? And I'm just going to university, like just my 5 courses and that's all.
But 5 courses is a lot, actually. At the graduate level, 5 is a lot. And so even when I help with exchange students, minimum they take 5-6 courses in a semester. And granted, it's because oftentimes it's the only semester that they're at Ewha or at a Korean university, so they want to make the most of it. But it's a heavy course load. And then I check Instagram and you're socializing. Socializing, and you're taking time for exercise. And so when I see students' Instagram and when I talk with them, I actually feel inspired the other way around. Wow, they only have 24 hours in a day and they're taking all these courses, and they're doing YouTube and they're doing all of this extra stuff on the side. And so I guess it's a good reinforcing mechanism. But I always thought that you just tended to study at the library for 5 hours a day. So I thought that was normal for you and Inan, and then working out every day. I'm like, what in the world?
That was all because we saw all this like happening there, and we was like, okay, we have to go to the gym every morning because the gym is like at the ground floor. And we just have to use it, and then we go to classes. After the class we'll do our homework and study, and then we have to also like socialize with all the others, go out with the others. It was pretty tough, to be honest, but when I look back, I think the best decision would be to take less courses. Let's say three courses, focus on that courses and enjoy the time there. Because sometimes there was like we had to take a decision. Either we had to study or we could go out with our friends, and that was a hard decision.
Very hard decision.
We went out.
It's hard to do both. I knew it. I shouldn't ask this, but I'm shameless, and so what was your favorite class?
There was this one of course, CSR, yeah. Corporate governance and social responsibility, of course,
Really?
was the best class I've ever had, yeah.
I feel so terrible.
I've
Now
ever
I'm gonna lose all of my credibility with everyone I'm trying to do.
We really enjoyed the class. GSIS classes were really nice, but yours were really special. We had this company trips and like field trips
Yes.
and all that. They were really special, and also the class itself, the students in there, how we talked to each other and how we shared our opinions. That was kind of like special for me, and I really enjoyed the class. Yeah, real talk.
Oh, great. Oh, thank you. And you know, it's one of my favorite courses to teach, corporate governance and social responsibility, because it's a great course to link theory with practice, and hopefully it was, as you mentioned, practical, but also because there are great cooperative institutions that were willing to host students as well. And I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. And also, I think I provided like lunch boxes.
Yeah, that was
or
the
something
reason.
like that. It was the food. It was the food. Yeah,
It was
I
the
know.
food.
But I know that a big part of your university life and adjusting to university life was the Ewha Peace Buddy program. And so maybe you could talk a little bit about what the Peace Buddy system is and how they helped you in adjusting to Ewha life.
Yeah, so the Peace Buddy system is really nice. When you're coming to university and you're checking in, there is like a Peace Buddy meeting day. You are meeting with all the buddies that wants to join you and help you out and in every situation. If you have any questions, they will help you and they will show you around Ewha campus. They will show you around Seoul. They will go and eat with you, show cafeterias, restaurants, and all the like local foods as well. I have to say that if there wouldn't be a Ewha Peace Buddy program, everything would be so much harder. There are a lot of kind people. Shout out to Unjong.
Oh, I was about to say, are there any Peace Buddies or other friends at Ewha that you would like to say hello to?
Yeah, I would like to say hello to Unjong, to Alex, to Soyoung, to Taeyong, to all of them. A lot of names, all of them. All of them. Everybody who spent time with me, who helped me out and who showed me around. Thank you for everything, and thank you for having me there.
Oh, tear too. Is there anything else? Oh!
It was a really nice time. Like when I look back, it was one of the best times I think in life. Yeah. Best decision. Ewha. Go to Ewha. Study at GSIS. You will not regret it. It's the best decision
You are
made.
more shameless than I am. This is
It's just the truth.
So thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedule early in the morning to speak with me. Maybe you could say a few words of encouragement or spread some of your positive energy to those who are watching this episode of DARI TV.
Thank you for having me here. First of all, thank you for that, and thank you for everything. For everyone who's watching, who wants to spend time in Korea or who wants to spend a semester abroad, do it. That's my recommendation from my heart. Just do it. It's a great time. Ewha University or also other universities, you will have a great time. Korea is a great place to be, great place to learn a lot. You will spend great time in Seoul, and watch DARI TV to be updated. Like the video, comment the video, and subscribe the channel. We all are going through this tough time, but keep your head up, like be positive, because everything will be positive in the future. We all will pass this. Life will not be like this forever. So just stay motivated, be thankful, and appreciate the time, and yeah, enjoy.
Yay! Enjoy.